I'm co-founder and chief technology officer for the company Ellie Mae. We started the company to automate the mortgage process in the United States. And the company was very successful, so we went public last April. And right now we process 1/3 of the loans in the United States. And we probably have like 40% of the market share, and hopefully that we will dominate the market. Yeah, we established the partnership in 2005, and since then it has been a beautiful relationship. In the beginning, a lot of the challenges, but we kind of work together to address them and make the transition very smooth, and then right now becoming a critical part for the company now. Yeah, it's very interesting because in the beginning, one of the key questions for the management team is whether we go to India or go to China, because they recognize that China has a great talent pool, but however the language might be a little bit limited. India has much more experience, but much more expensive in terms of the outsource operation. And so what I found is that it's very important to have good relationship from my management team with the outsource teams there. So I asked my managers to vote, and at the end they chose China. But it was a trick because I knew that I have more Chinese managers than Indian managers. So I know that we're going to go to China because I look at China, the progress and the development in the recent years, just phenomenal. And the people, the talent coming out, it will be a great area for us to invest for the long run. And the second interesting one is that we started with 2 different operations, one in Beijing, one in Shanghai. And what's interesting, the second year, Achievo acquired the other company, and we have a chance to consolidate 2 different business models and experiment to see how we can make the outsource operation much better. And it has been a great ride for us. Yeah, I think in the beginning we were smaller, and we got the venture funding, and then we realized we spend the money very quick, and we have so much we want to do. So we found that by going offshore, we can cut down the costs a lot. And in the beginning, we focused on QA, and so that we can test more than we couldn't test before. And then moving on, we realized that it's become very difficult to acquire enough talents in the Bay Area, and so the Chinese team has been improving and has been moving from QA to development. In the beginning, it was helping us with with maintenance, with easy to do things we don't want to do. 2 years into the relationship, we decide to launch a new product, and then so we use offshore team exclusively to build new product, and that proved to be very successful. And so it became a critical part of the technical operation here, and we treat it as an extension, and it's working out great. Yeah, I think in the beginning, as I mentioned, it's really cost reduction, and then become very important productivity gain for us. We always want to do more. We always have more projects than we can handle. By leveraging the offshore team, so we can take on projects that we don't have resources, so we've been able to stay ahead of the curve. And the Achievo team has picked up enough on the mortgage knowledge, on the industry knowledge that for example, the QA, we have Achievo team helping us to define the test plan, the test cases. So Achievo team becoming just one of the team within the organization. It's helping us to get to the product launch much faster than before. And we were able to test more things that we couldn't test before, because it's just difficult to test all the permutation. But with the Achievo team, whatever they can help, we just use them, and it's been very useful. So it's a very important along our journey to make us very successful. Yeah, I think Achievo will continue to be a important partner for us because we're growing very fast. I mean, and then sometimes we have a lot of projects that coming coming to be important and on short notice. And what we need to do is really sometimes get people quick in certain area. So Achieve will provide that buffer. So be able to tap into the resources and get the project done sooner and then get the product quality to be better. And still within the constraint of the budget. And I think that so I think Achievo will just continue to take on bigger piece for us. Yeah, I think there are several things very useful for us to be successful. I think number one is communication. I mean, when we have the team in China, they don't sit down face to face with our people. And so how do you build a team that work together and becoming part of team? That's very critical piece of the puzzle. And so that it's almost like I had to train my development manager in several areas to do that better. One is people management, process management, and also project management. And also I can shift the focus of the local team to focus more on product and on a high level architect, so the people are happy here and Achievo becoming very helpful and then very constructive in our process. The second item I think is partnership, because we ran into a lot of problem in the beginning, and people complain about the project deliverable, and people complain about communication. Well, we realized that with a high level understanding and willing to work together, and then once you address the issue, you make the process much better. Because what we need to do is you need to integrate the Achievo team into your process, into your management. And if you can resolve those issues, and then the third year become very productive for us. Yeah, and I think the last one is it goes very well mutually. Is really that we try to set out the teleconference call. We try to engage the Achievo team in our new agile development process. So we engage the team early in the process, and then have people interact frequently, and that's really the key for the offshore success.